Hello and welcome back to the channel and happy holidays to everyone. I am back with a new video. As you can see, I'm wearing a festively themed t-shirt, and what this video is going to be some recommendations, not so much my personal recommendations, stuff that I watch, stuff that pretty much people watch every year. This basically just some Christmassy themed um, films that are out there now on streaming platforms. I'm focusing mainly on Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime. I do stress this is stuff that's on the UK version, so content may differ wherever you are. But we're going to start with Amazon Prime. Um, there's five um, five titles that I've picked out that are on Amazon Prime. So um, first the first title I recommend is a film called Deck the Halls. Um, it's a comedy film. It stars Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick, and Kristen Davis. It's basically about two neighbours in a New England town that go to war about whose house is more festive than the others, and that is available to watch straight away on Amazon Prime. You don't need to buy or rent that. Um, that's what I will say with these titles picked out. These are all straight there, free to watch with your Amazon Prime subscription. The next title is The Holiday, and this is more of a rom-com. Um, it's a loaded cast. It's Kate Winslet, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, and Jack Black. Um, it's one of those types of rom-coms where two people are together, but they fall in love with different people. So I've personally never seen it. I'm not a big rom-com fan as it is, but it's something I've picked out that may interest you. Next, the last three titles are all comedy films. So the first of them is Christmas with the Cranks, and this is a comedy from 2004. Again, another stacked cast. It's got Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Dan Aykroyd. And it's basically Tim Allen's character is a man who hates Christmas and he just wants to get away from it all and go on vacation with his wife. And all the shenanigans that happen with that one. The um, next title is Christmas with the Coopers, and this is a Steve Martin film from 2015. Also stars Diane Keaton and John Goodman. It's an intertwining rom-com about 4 generations of the same family as they go through life ahead of gathering together for a reunion on Christmas Eve. And then the last film, which is actually titled that, I'm personally going to watch over this season, is a comedy called The Night Before. It stars Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie, who perhaps best known as the Falcon in the MCU movies. It's basically about 3 friends who are setting out to find the holy grail of Christmas parties called the Nutcracker Ball, and they get up to all sorts of chaos and debauchery. So they are the Amazon Prime titles to recommend. Now we go into Netflix. Netflix have picked out 2 film series and 2 animated films for the kids. So the first 2 films are called the Christmas Chronicles. Just bear with me, just take a hydration. So yeah, the Christmas Chronicles is a film with Kurt Russell in the titular role as Santa. It gained big notoriety in I think it was 2 years ago when it came out. I do apologise, I'm trying to get the info for these. So yeah, Christmas Chronicles, really popular film when it came out in 2018. It's a brother and sister accidentally crash into Santa's sleigh, and they have to pull an all-nighter to basically save Christmas. Kurt Russell plays the titular Santa, and the sequel to that came out on November the 25th. Follows the same characters. The lead girl from the first film is now a teenager, and she's not happy over a new relationship, so she runs away from home, lands at the North Pole, and she has to team up with Santa to stop a naughty elf from destroying Christmas. So they're the first 2. I'm sure they'll be pretty popular with families over this holiday season. The next one is another film series. It's the Nativity Films. Well, the first 3, I believe part 4 may be on Amazon Prime, but the main first 3 are available on Netflix. It's a stacked cast as well. It's all uh, all British cast. You've got Martin Freeman from The Office, Mark Wootton, Ashley Jensen, Pam Ferris, Alan Carr, Ricky Tomlinson. And it follows a character called Paul who's charged with directing the Nativity play at the school he works at, and to try and gain the interest of his ex-partner, he boasts to her that he plans to turn the production into the film. Then you've got Nativity 2, Danger in the Manger, which features more of the same cast. Or it adds for this one David Tennant, Jessica Hines, and Joanna Page. It's about a anxious teacher in underperforming school setting out on a road trip with students sent to the kids into a Christmas song competition. And then the final film that's on Netflix is Nativity 3, Dude Where's My Donkey, and this one changed the cast up again. This has Catherine Tate, Martin Clunes and Adam Garcia in the cast. It's basically a Christmas Eve wedding and an elementary school flash mob competition are thrown into chaos after a teacher gets amnesia from a donkey kick. Sounds pretty daft, but again, family films, people may find some interest in them. The next, so move on now to some animated films. The first one is another more popular family film called Arthur Christmas. Came out in 2011. It features the voice work of James McAvoy, Hugh Laurie, Bill Nighy, Jim Broadbent, Imelda Staunton, Ashley Jensen, Laura Linney, Michael Palin, Eva Longoria, John Cusack. Really stacked lineup of names in the cast. And it's basically Santa enlisting his son Arthur to carry out an ultra important Christmas mission with all the hijinks that he gets up with there. And the last one for the Netflix recommendations is the 2018 CG animated version of The Grinch, which features the voice work of Benedict Cumberbatch, Rashida Jones, Pharrell Williams, Kenan Thompson, and Angela Lansbury. If you don't know the story of The Grinch, it's a Dr. Seuss short story that was adapted in the 60s for a 30-minute animated special narrated by the great Boris Karloff. And then it was remade as a live-action film starring Jim Carrey in the titular role. I think that was about 2008, maybe. And then it was remade as a CG animated film 2 years ago. I'm more of a fan of the original short. Wasn't really keen on the live action one, and this animated one doesn't really appeal to me either. But if you're a fan of the Jim Carrey one, you'll most likely love this one. So that is the Netflix recommendations, and the last ones are the Disney Plus recommendations. But for this one, I've only gone with 3 main choices. So the first one is another series of films. It's the Santa Claus Trilogy, starring Tim Allen as in the main role. The first film, Tim Allen accidentally either kills or injures Santa, and he has to take over the role. Second film, he's fully integrated in the role, and it's more of the same humour from the first one. And the last one is probably the funniest out of the 3. It stars Martin Short as Jack Frost, who plans to oust Tim Allen's character from the role of Santa and take over the North Pole himself. So they are all pretty fun films. They're brilliant for the family, and they're highly recommended. The next one is a CG animated film. It's a CG animated take on A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey playing the role of Ebenezer Scrooge. If you know the story of A Christmas Carol, you know what you're going to get from this one. The animation looks stunning on it. I haven't personally seen it, but the animation does look incredible on it. So that comes recommended. And my own personal recommendation is one that I actually have seen, and that is the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. It debuted on Disney Plus on November 17th. And basically it's a fun little fan service nod to all 3 trilogies. As Rey, it's set on Life Day, Ewok Life Day, Wookiee Life Day, and Rey is sent spiraling through famous moments from all the films with a Jedi key of some sort. Some really fun humour. If you've seen all the Star Wars films, you'll instantly know where each flashback comes from, what film, what moment. Even gives a nod to the Mandalorian for a brief second. It is so funny, well animated, well voiced. It features 3 of the cast members from the movies. Billy Dee Williams voices Lando, Kelly Marie Tran voices Rose, and as ever, Anthony Daniels voices C-3PO. Take it from me, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. If you know how cheesy the live action Star Wars holiday special was, you will love the Lego holiday special. It's funny, it's cheesy, it's nostalgic, it's just highly recommended. So that is it. That is just some of my pickouts from streaming services for films to watch over this Christmas period. the dozens other could have looked at. Could have looked at Hulu, even though it's not available here in the UK. There's stuff on YouTube. Um, um, Trying to think, there's so many. Roku. There's so many different services. They're just what I picked out. You may have your own. Drop a comment down below if there's any you recommend. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and stay safe over this holiday period. Don't If you're in a country that is still undergoing some corona restrictions or lockdowns or whatnot, always remember, wash your hands, wear your mask, do whatever you need to do to keep yourself safe from the virus. But until then, until next time, I've been the Blue Geek, this has been the Blue Geek Reviews, and I will see you soon.